All right. Welcome to I'm Not Sayin's Week 2 recap of the NFL. With me today, John, you start, and we're going to go John. John?
I'm right here.
Yep.
Twitter.
Yep. Next, AirPods Man.
Hey, like saying 1302, what's going on?
And last but not least, the Hobo.
Hey, Andrew G _32.
That's not at all what I had pulled up when I pulled up your Twitter, but okay. All right. And
Moving on.
Yeah, moving on. And I am Cabbage, your host as always, at Xander007, and hopefully you're watching this live. If not, whatever. That's fine with me. I don't give a shit. All right. So, let's start with the Thursday night game between Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Carolina Panthers. And God, was this game basically awful.
Crappy game.
This game was this.
We said it was going to be trash. It was trash.
Thursday night games are always hit or miss like this.
Jameis and Cam Newton, very disappointing performances.
Especially Cam. Cam more so than Jameis, in my opinion.
Yeah, Jameis Winston, if he doesn't turn the ball over 3 times, he has a good game. So
That's actually true.
But he didn't have a good game.
No, he didn't have a good game, but he didn't also have a Jameis Winston game. But I mean, of course, Christian
Right.
McCaffrey did literally nothing. Got 30
So we're
yards.
moving on to this game.
Oh, Cam
We
Newton.
said-
I think Cam Newton's gone after this year if he doesn't pick it up. At this pace, he's gone.
No, you're high on crack, dude. If you think that. No, Cam Newton's sticking around.
You never know.
Ron Rivera has a foot out the door
Ron
already.
Rivera's gone. Yeah,
Okay,
sure.
yeah, coach is definitely gone.
Well, he already has a foot out the door.
Yeah, like
He might be Mark McCarthy of last year.
Ooh. No, I don't think he'll be Mike McCarthy.
Hugh Jackson.
Yeah, Hugh Jackson. I mean, I don't get the Tampa Bay's running back situation. Last week it was all Ronald Jones. This week it was all Peyton Barber.
Yeah, so Bruce
I don't get
Arians is a coach who likes to use like a one running back system, but like neither of the running backs for Tampa Bay are good. So he's trying to like find a diamond in the rough with one of them,
And
but
there's
it's clearly neither of
There's
them.
also the third string too. I forgot what his name was.
It's like something super
Yeah.
African,
And then
What's
Or
going
like-
on? With,
Caribbean, maybe, I don't know.
what's going on with OJ Howard? He's been very disappointing.
Bruce
that
Arians
Bruce Arians
never
does not
used
like
tight
tight ends. Yeah,
His coaching.
his
Bruce
system
Arians-
is tight end. His system, yeah, exactly what John is saying. There doesn't use tight ends.
So like as good as OJ Howard it is, which he's good.
Phenomenal. He's one of the better young tight ends out there with Evan Engram. And at least Eli Manning throws to Evan Engram.
Yeah, I mean no Njoku's great too, but like he
There's too many mouths to feed besides.
doesn't have
him.
a good target share.
Yeah, you're basically going between him, Landry, Beckham,
And then the fourth tight end taken in that draft, Adam Shaheen.
Adam Shaheen, who does nothing.
Hot garbage.
All right, next game, San Francisco at Cincinnati. If you thought Cincinnati was anything last week, boy, were you wrong.
I was wrong.
Yeah, I
was wrong.
too.
I feel like I was wrong too.
Cincinnati was going to be okay.
Yeah, San
They
Francisco
want to
looked.
play off.
San Francisco's got a good roster. They
Oh,
put it together this game. I mean, Bengals defense is not good, but like, congrats to them nonetheless. They needed to step forward and they make it.
Yeah,
They make it.
I mean, you know,
Yeah.
Andy Dalton threw for 311 somehow, which is weird.
Andy Dalton's not bad.
He has a good quarterback.
He's
Or,
been
not
down,
quarterback,
down.
good coach.
Yeah, and he's got a new coach now, but I guess they're still.
It was very good QB wise. I mean, he was the QB coach in St. Louis.
Yeah, I guess they're still working out the kinks.
Of course. Oh, apparently Trevor Siemian has suffered a leg injury. Fun update.
Oh jeez.
They're really scraping the bottom of the barrel now.
Oh God, who do they have, man?
Hell of
Mark
a lineup.
Sanchez. Retirement.
Do they actually?
No.
No,
I
he
mean,
knows the playbook.
I mean, right now it looks like if you are a running back and you play Cincinnati, you're gonna have a good day. That's just what it is.
Yeah,
Chris
yeah.
Carson,
Like
Fantastic.
all three of the 49ers running backs had good
Yep.
games.
Breida, Raheem Mostert and Jeff Wilson Jr.
And that's with Coleman being injured.
Oh yeah, Cohen would have had a great or Coleman, not Cohen. My bad.
Yeah.
I meant Coleman. And then receiving wise, I don't know. If his name is not George Kittle, you touch no one on San Francisco. But
I mean, Marquise Goodwin had a lot of yards, but that's just because he's a deep play guy.
yeah, you don't
It's not
realistically
going to happen
know.
ever.
No, in my opinion, no one is safe outside of Kittle. And with
Yeah,
Cincinnati,
honestly, too, this Pettis guy, like, everyone thought, like, oh, he's the second coming of Jesus. Like,
he got so hyped up, then immediately hyped
yeah,
down.
like, he got, like, 2 or 3 snaps both games. Like,
They've just decided to basically, we don't want to deal with him right now, which is weird.
I mean, he still got, like, injury issues, I know, but...
And then on the Cincinnati side of that ball, you've got, Joe Mixon did nothing.
AJ
Jones, how'd you man Gio do? What was up with that?
Yeah,
Gio?
he didn't do too good. He couldn't rush the ball at all, and did he catch a pass? I don't even
He might have.
know.
I don't know.
Let's see right here. He caught one pass for 14 yards, so not good.
Yeah.
But yeah, Gio, very very disappointing for him because he usually gets a lot more plays. He didn't get many plays, and then they got AJ Green coming back. So
Yeah, but it was, and Boyd will be fine when he comes back. The only one who's gonna maybe not be decent is John Ross. But
No, because Ross is like
he's a
deep
deep guy,
vertical threat. Like if he's open, or if he's doing like a
he's rich man's
yeah.
Hardman.
If he's going downfield, then he's getting the ball.
Yeah.
He may not catch the ball, but there's no reason to not throw to him because he's a burner, outrun anybody.
All right. Anyone else got anything to say about this? Or move on?
no, it wasn't that good of a game.
Let's talk about an interesting-ish game. Los Angeles and Detroit. It's kind of...
I picked
Yeah.
that one.
What?
I picked the Lions to beat the Chargers.
I feel like I did not.
I definitely didn't. I had
Yeah.
Jones. You said that's like the over under was or the spread was 2, and you said Chargers by 2 touchdowns, and I agreed with you there.
Yeah, I had the Chargers by 2 touchdowns. They just couldn't get it working on offense. I guess Patricia really worked a defensive game plan.
Yeah, I have to say Kenny Galladay I don't know what he was doing in the end zone on that one play where he basically is like he realizes he's not gonna be able to get it after he's already interfered with. I forgot who it was, maybe Casey Hayward, but then he basically bats it in the Casey Hayward like the fuck, dude.
Yeah, it was rough for the Chargers side of the ball. They couldn't really they were moving the ball a little bit, but they weren't putting up points.
Yeah, Austin Eckler still had 66 rushing yards, which feels weird.
Not terrible.
Yeah, but also
And
not
then
great.
Justin Jackson's been a master of efficiency, but he just doesn't get very many carries. He's like you expected him going into the season to be like the 1B. He's just playing backup.
Yeah.
Austin Eckler also had 67 receiving yards.
True. So he had like 120 something total yards.
Yeah.
Okay. Kerryon Johnson got a lucky touchdown, which I remember, which he bobbled that and then just no one touched him, which...
Yeah,
Like, what are you doing, Los Angeles? God.
Yeah, and actually it's interesting too because like last game, C.J. Anderson got like half of the running back touches, and this week it was all Kerryon. So there's like maybe Kerryon is the guy.
Kerryon, my way, what's up?
Yep. Kerryon should be the guy. Matt Patricia just likes, for whatever reason, he likes C.J. Anderson because C.J. Anderson is more like Garrett Blunt. That is...
Especially at this point in his career.
Minus the height though.
Yeah. And then...
Garrett Blunt's tall as shit.
Yeah. There was one more thing I wanted to add. Someone saying something?
Oh,
No.
fuck. Jarvis Landry got a 25-yard catch. Damn it, Jones.
Oh, wait, no, I need OBJ to fumble. I keep thinking Jarvis Landry.
No. Fuck. Now
I need
You only
OBJ
need
to
like
eat ass.
4 or 5 more points to time it.
Okay, how about the whatever kicker, not the Chargers kicker, missing like 3 in a row.
Yeah, dude. A lot of. This was a bad week for kickers, plain and simple.
Oh God, that was not great. All right, let's move on to the
Did Adam
first of.
Let's move on.
What?
This
What's up?
game was nothing special.
Did Adam Vinatieri retire officially?
He almost should. He almost should. He'd be the second. He wouldn't. He'd be like the second shocking retirement coming out of the Colts this year. Actually, I wouldn't call that shocking at this point. He's pretty old. But all right. Let's move on
Let's
to the
go
first
on to
of,
the next game.
First of several divisional matchups we had this week. Minnesota at Green Bay. Now, I know 2 of us in this call totally thought Minnesota was going to win this, and one of us said Green Bay.
Fucking hate both teams, so I'm not like celebrating that, not parading that, but I did.
My Green Bay Packer friend was disappointed in me when I told him I took Minnesota. He was disappointed in me.
Yeah, so when I was watching that game, I was actually really, really impressed with both running offenses.
Oh, yeah.
I think both teams got like tremendous run game. I think Vikings, like last year, they were a passing team. This year, they don't have to pass the football.
Yeah, and that's the thing they've wanted to do really with this offense is they've wanted to run the ball more, which, again,
it makes sense too because the Vikings have a terrible pass blocking line, and when Kirk Cousins gets sacked, he can't hang on to the football. So may as well run it every damn chance you get.
Yeah. Also, Kirk Cousins is overrated. Kirk Cousins is. What was that, Jones?
A lot of things Kirk Cousins can't do.
Yeah, like beat 500 teams.
Throw the ball accurately.
If it's more than like 10 times a game.
He was 14 for 32.
That is not entirely good.
That's brutal.
230 yards, touchdown, 2 picks.
Hey, can I pause for 1 second? Andrew, what the fuck are you doing?
What?
I told you guys this was going to happen.
I know. We're going to keep moving. We're just going to keep moving. I mean, they had to throw because they were down towards the end of the game. And it was the only way they were going to come back.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing I have to talk about this game. Well, really, the officials all weekend across the NFL were garbage. Okay, this is one of many bad calls. Stephon Diggs going into half. Stephon Diggs caught a touchdown, and they called pass interference, even though they were on the 2-yard line because Cooks ran into a defender. It was the guy defending Cooks. It wasn't even the guy that was defending Diggs. So that touchdown came off the board. They ended up kicking a field goal at half. It's a whole momentum swing, you know.
Yeah.
And then the Vikings would have ended up winning that game because they held the Packers the rest of the game.
Yeah.
So one of many controversial calls.
But again, every running back looked good. Jamal Adams.
Yeah,
Jamal Williams, not Jamal Adams.
Yes, not the safety. No, he had a pretty long touchdown run. I think he was like not that great on his other runs, but he's like a mediocre at best running back, anyways.
He's a pass catcher.
So it shows that it shows that run offense can support a mediocre at best running back getting like 9 touches. So.
I don't know, man. I believe in Aaron Jones way more than that.
No, Aaron Jones is their guy. Like, Aaron Jones is the guy.
Aaron Jones is like, yeah. And then Dalvin Cook is what he keeps being before season-ending injury.
Yeah.
Really good.
But he's a burner who's like doesn't go down at first contact.
Yep. And then
on the Packers side of the ball, Geronimo Allison, yeah, he had a touchdown, 4 targets, but a lot of people thought he'd be like a true number 2 receiver on this team, and he has not shown it.
MPS dropped a dud, but he's the number 2 guy.
He's a guy, but he hasn't been good.
I don't think Jimmy Graham did anything, Andrew. I'm going to be real.
No, Jimmy Graham is not. He had 0 targets, 0 catches.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
He had a good week 1.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
all he's
I mean,
gonna
like
have.
versus like a Bears defense, like you got to do some things out of the box versus like an elite defense. So they use Graham more.
Yeah. All right, moving on.
Yeah. One more sec. I went to go get the stats. So 1 second. I think the next game was Tennessee Indy, if I remember correctly. If it's not, well, we're gonna go with Tennessee Indy.
Tennessee, Indy. Yeah, I had Tennessee all the way. And I guess I
think I had
doubt
Indy.
Jacoby Brissett? I mean, I guess that's the reason why I took Indy. But oh man, this is rough. 17 for 27.
Tennessee's one of those teams that never has a good roster, yet they somehow like win a bunch of games each
Right.
year. Like,
Tennessee's
so
got a pretty
you
good
figure
defense.
they have like a good shot of winning, but
Tennessee's got a pretty good defense and one of the best offensive lines.
yeah, they do have a great O line. But they more than anything, they just find a way to make things work normally.
That's why.
Yeah.
That's why I have a semi-distaste for Tennessee.
Player for player, I think Indy without Andrew Luck, or Tennessee, I think without Andrew Luck is better than Indy.
I wouldn't say so.
I don't know.
No.
Well, we'll break those that division down in another
Yeah.
video. So,
Yeah,
but Marlon Mack didn't a lot of touches. Did the week previous. He only had like 50 rushing yards, which is
Yeah, I mean Tennessee's got a couple of run stoppers, so like that would make sense.
So does Indy. So on the
And
flip
like
side,
also the I mean I guess the game flow kind of went his way, but like you're not always gonna
no.
get it. And I think plus like last week he had some breakaways, and it's not gonna happen every week.
No. I mean, also, Derrick Henry just.
Yeah,
Derrick Henry, either he gets going or he gets nothing, and I basically think he got nothing.
No, he did pretty well.
Did he?
81 yards on 15 attempts. I mean, that's a decent game.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a decent game, but not what you expect out of Derrick Henry.
But you're right. Derrick Henry, he either gets like 47 yards or like 140 yards. Like he's got no this is the middle ground for him.
I'm surprised how little of an impact Deion Lewis has in that offense.
I think they just realized Deion Lewis isn't it.
He started last year pretty well in that offense.
Yeah, he did. And Henry had that like monster like 4 touchdown game, and then Lewis's I guess play time went way down. But I don't figure they'd use him more this year rather than just like third downs, like long third downs.
Yeah, and I'd love to see AJ Brown get more involved in this offense.
Yes.
Young. He was good week 1.
Yeah, the problem is I don't know. Their quarterback is usually mediocre at best. I mean, sure Mariota has some good days, but I
like
think,
today.
He usually finds a way to win.
He does, but I think
yards.
I think within the next 2 years they're gonna start looking for a different quarterback.
He's by no means a good quarterback, or he's by no means a good thrower, but he's a good decision maker and he's a good runner.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's necessarily all just gonna win you everything you want.
Yeah, of course not. Like
not
he's
in a division
by any means like a good overall quarterback.
I've
but
had multiple
win
times
games
I want
because
to see
of
Ryan
that.
Tannehill.
Yeah, I mean,
All right, so what's the next game?
Cowboys and Redskins.
Yeah, this ended up not being a close game, not being a real close game. It was pretty much Cowboys one-sided, really. I mean, the score it's a 10-point difference, but.
Yeah, I mean, Cowboys are the far better team, I'd say.
Obviously, I was hoping the Redskins would upset.
Disagree. Andrew
hoping.
was asleep on his
No,
better.
his eyes are open. I can see him. His eyes are open.
No, I'm not. Yeah, I thought Dak went absolutely off.
Yeah. But I take that kind of crap with a grain of salt in this game because it's the Redskins. They aren't that great.
They have a good defense, though, but
Yeah,
Josh Norman.
I mean,
Josh Norman torched.
You say they have a great defense, but this is 2 weeks in a row they've let up 27 points to quarterbacks.
Great. Okay, I did not say great. They have a good defense. They have a lot of good players on the defense.
Yes, but not enough.
But their best defensive player, Josh Norman, I believe he gave up all of
Collins.
coming from the Giants fan.
Yeah,
I
of course, but
I believe Josh Norman gave up all the touchdowns.
That wouldn't be shocking. I mean, Josh Norman is getting. I don't think he's got too much left in him.
yo,
Yeah.
I'm looking at their roster right now. You know who's on their defense?
Who?
John Bostic.
Why is that name
Yeah.
familiar?
He's on the
He's a
Bears.
former Bears player, like
No
forever
duh.
ago.
First round pick.
All right. I mean, the Redskins,
I think it was second round, but yeah, whatever.
I mean, with the Redskins, you gotta say Terry McLaurin looks good. Adrian Peterson looks good.
Yeah, he's one of those rookies you didn't hear about at all, and
Yeah.
is actually something.
Peterson looks good.
Yeah,
What looks so good about it?
pass. He will get the work. He'll get the work, and he'll be able to make it work. That's how Adrian.
He's
He only had 10
nursing home yet.
attempts.
What's up,
He's
He
not
only had
at
10
a-
attempts, 25 yards,
Andrew? Now
and
you
a
go.
touchdown.
Andrew, go.
I said he's not in a nursing home yet. I'm not surprised.
Yeah. Well, he's because Darius Geis keeps going down, they keep needing Adrian Peterson.
Yeah, I mean, I was all aboard the Darius guy's
Oh,
hype train. He's like a
same.
phenomenal talent,
I think he's
but he keeps getting injured, so they can't rely on him. They got to move forward with some other solution, whether that's Peterson or whether they go out and trade for Melvin Gordon,
Ooh, that'd
whatever.
be fun.
They gotta,
I think in a way he might have what I call a Dalvin Cook effect, which is he looks really good and he probably is really good. He just keeps getting barred by season-ending injuries, basically.
yeah.
So,
So one thing I have to say is Justin Witten a legit fantasy pickup?
Jason
Jason?
Witten.
Jason Witten?
One more week.
I'd say
One
deeper leagues, yeah. But
Two touchdowns.
like, I think at this point I'd have him over someone like Jimmy Graham or Kyle Rudolph.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't in the 8-person league that we're in, I wouldn't take a flyer on
I
him.
would rather in our league. I would rather if I wasn't starting Mark Andrews, I would rather have.
Bastard.
Yep. And I have Lamar Jackson, so automatic 10 points for every touchdown he throws to him.
What the fuck?
So-
Yeah, I could have that too with Hobson and Watkins, except fucking Andrew won't trade me or Deshaun Watson.
Dude, he had a horrible game this week.
Trade him to me, dude. Sell him for value while you can.
No, but I mean, honestly, over Jason Witten, I'd rather have Vance McDonald. I know they lost Big Ben, but you know what? Back up to the tight end. It
Vance
should be all Vance
refrigeration.
McDonald.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
I'd
I
rather have Will
actually have
Disley.
Yeah, honestly too, I've got Jared Cook, so I'm
You're
I'm sweating right
Dump-
now. I'm sweating.
dump him. Find him.
Yeah,
Hey,
I got
want
Vance
TJ Hawkinson,
McDonald
man?
as number one.
Want TJ
Fantasy pickup.
Hawkinson?
What's your price?
I don't know. I actually didn't think you'd be even willing to listen. I'm
Alright,
not gonna
well,
lie.
Another topic for another day.
Yeah. All right. Anyone got anything else to say?
I got Vance McDonald. I do. I got Vance McDonald as number one fantasy pickup this week.
I agree. Speaking of Vance McDonald,
I'll probably pick up some defense because fuck the Ravens D.
well, they got Kansas City next week. I don't know if I'd play them. They got Kansas City. I don't know if I'd play them against Kansas City. All right. Speaking of Vance McDonald, Seahawks and Steelers. This game was just a crapshoot. It just felt bad. I mean, Chris Carson looked horrible.
The Steelers offense. I do think that Mason Rudolph. He was like. A lot of people thought that Mason Rudolph was like the best quarterback in the draft class, ahead of Baker, ahead of Josh Allen, ahead of Josh Rosen, ahead of Lamar Jackson, ahead of Sam Darnold. A lot of people had Mason Rudolph as the number one QB.
Really?
Obviously, he wasn't. Obviously, he didn't get drafted there. He got taken in like the late third, which everyone thought like, damn, that's a steal. And maybe they're right because he looked pretty damn good.
I mean,
I still think the offense is in disarray, and like James Conner's kind of hurt now. And
he's got a knee injury.
yeah, and hate to say it as a Dante Moncrief, longtime truther, but he does not look very good.
Listen, I'm gonna be real. Moncrief's gotta go. Moncrief's gotta go. How many passes has he caught in the last two games, and how many targets?
He's dropped like 4.
I thought he had 10 targets last week, and he only caught 3.
Yeah, I mean, like, not all of them are drops, obviously, but he's had like 4 or 5 drops already on the season.
Yes.
It can't happen.
The Steelers. I mean, you're gonna have to hope. Maybe Mason Rudolph will bring some life. You gotta hope Juju gets on track as a number one. You gotta hope Connor's back, or you gotta hope Jalen Samuels is what you kind of got out of James Conner.
I think it's gonna be Vance McDonald's show.
Oh yeah, I mean I'm with you. It's gonna be a lot more Vance McDonald than I think people will give credit for. Which but on the deep balls, they're definitely still gonna go to Juju or James Washington. But on when you're in the 10-yard line and they're going for the touchdown, they're just a little quick over route, right defense.
Hasn't caught a touchdown yet, but I like Juju Smith-Schuster. I'd still say elite talent at receiver.
No,
he's just fine for number one, and he shouldn't be missing a beat without having Brown to pick up their number one corner.
Yeah, but
Juju's the guy, and you can hype off Bob Vance all you want, but yeah, but Juju's still their guy.
Yeah.
Guys,
okay.
Can we talk about how good Russell Wilson is?
How what?
Russell
Wilson is?
Not much else to say. Hall of Fame future quarterback.
Oh yeah, Russell
doing
Wilson.
Hall of Fame future things.
He's made the playoffs every year except for one in his career.
Might be two. I don't know how well they're gonna. I don't think they'll make it this year.
I mean, they're 2-0 right now. Yeah,
but it's too early.
How's
Clowning look?
Clowney's been looking pretty decent since he got traded. But I mean, that defense needs a whole revamp because
no, the defense is the front seven's good. It's just their secondary.
Yeah, sorry, thank you. Yes, the secondary needs more so than the front seven's good because you added Clowney to whatever else they had, which still is pretty good. Yeah, but you need just now kind of the secondary and offense.
So,
you need a Doug Baldwin replacement, or hope DK Metcalf is that.
DK Metcalf's already looking great.
I agree, but
yeah,
I don't know what Tyler Lockett's gonna do now because I think they just extended him by so much just for them not to use him, which is really weird.
Yeah. Guys, can we also talk about when to put the fork in the Steelers?
What do you mean?
Write them off. I think they might tank.
Oh,
I kind of agree with you.
I'm not saying they're tanking, but I've
already
written off the Steelers
from
for
behind
this
team.
I've already written off the Steelers for this season.
Two wins. They're 0-2 right now. I mean, I could see them going defeated. I mean, that's a tough division this year.
Yeah.
I mean
I'd tamper my expectations.
Their 2 wins will be what? Against the Bengals? I mean,
yeah, I'm not I'm not high in the Steelers doing that great. I think it's the battle for first place is going to be between the young quarterbacks of Lamar Jackson, Baker Mayfield. So we'll see how that ends up playing out.
Mm-hmm. All right, what game's next?
The Bills and the Giants, or as I call it, the last game Eli Manning might start for the Giants.
Ooh.
It's not true.
They've announced that they're not listing him as the starter for next week, so they might not start him. But
no, that's too premature.
No, they didn't. I don't think they took Daniel.
I mean,
Jones
it's not like
they
have a big shot to win, in the first place. So you might as well let Daniel Jones learn from a future Hall of Fame quarterback.
Yeah. I mean,
and then
not wrong, but also at some point he's gonna have to get his feet wet, and you can learn all you want, but sometimes you won't entirely learn until you get in the game.
Yeah. Anyways, what I was gonna say too, I think the Bills look like a playoff team just in general.
Oh.
I said that they could be before the season. I say that there's an off chance. I think they straight up do.
If there are two teams I've been super high on, in my opinion, and that's been the Bills and the Jets. The Jets has taken a hit because of the mono that Sam Darnold suffered, but the Bills, baby, hell yeah.
Sam Darnold too, I'd expect it from Baker Mayfield or someone to come down with mono, but Sam Darnold, wow.
Yeah, Darnold Schwarzenegger over here.
Yeah.
I didn't make that joke, but yeah. I mean, Devin Singletary looks good. He got injured, so hopefully he's okay. Cole Beasley, they still got weapons and everything Josh Allen can use. So they've got plenty of stuff. The defense.
Frank Gore getting the job done.
Frank Gore is infinite and immortal. He has the time stone and reverts his age every time. He is infinite.
And their defense is obviously very good.
Their defense is one of the top
Number
defenses.
2 last year.
Yep. I still think it's a top 5 defense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if it's still 4 or 5, I still say top 5.
Hey guys, can we talk about how good of a decision maker Josh Allen is? Really doesn't turn over the ball, knows when to run, and when to throw.
Yeah.
He's a future star. Future star.
He's got
He's got probably more talent, like more straight up raw talent than anyone in the league. Or almost any young quarterback, like not Mahomes or Watson, but almost any other young quarterback, pretty much. And he's just got to put the pieces together.
Yeah, I mean he can sling the rock.
And he's already doing it.
He can sling the rock too, which is a proven fact.
Yeah.
He just has to get more accurate.
Outside of Jamarcus Russell, he's got the most, or coming into the NFL draft, he had the most hyped up arm of all time. So. That says anything.
All right, yeah, we do have a video.
What was that?
We do have a video coming out on second-year quarterbacks that we'll do a deeper dive.
Yeah, someone mentioned that.
I would love to do that video. I don't remember that video, but we're doing it. We're doing it now. With the Giants, usual suspects doing their thing. Saquon Barkley, Evan Engram as much as he can.
Yeah, of course. Saquon Barkley doesn't need an offense. He's just a generational talent.
Saquon Barkley's the guy you basically put him behind whatever. You just go, all right, Saquon, make what you can. And he'll just go, okay. And he'll just go zip, 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 and he's gone for 30 yards.
Yeah, terrible every single other 10 offensive positions except for running back. He'll still get the job done.
Yeah.
Todd Gurley could not do that.
Yeah.
And Todd Gurley's everyone knows.
Yeah, we'll get the Jeff Fisher era with Todd Gurley. Look how good Todd Gurley was with Jeff Fisher's second year.
Yeah.
Jeff Fisher's also just a terrible coach. Actually, that was the point.
Okay. I'm done talking about the terrible Giants. Let's see.
Yeah.
What else is going on?
Would you like to talk about the Patriots and Dolphins?
Yeah, so before we talk about that real quick, Andrew's been out of the video.
He's in and out. I don't know what he's doing.
And he just sent us messages saying that his roommate is locked out. So there's that.
So
Hold on.
to the 12 of you that watched, we apologize for this kid.
He just straight up left the call. Okay.
Yeah, he just joined for 2 seconds and left.
All right, let's get as much done as we can while he's gone.
Right.
He's gonna hear this later, and he's not gonna be happy about that. But whatever, I don't care. It's not family appropriate of me. Whatever.
All right,
Patriots, Dolphins. Here, let's talk about this. Dolphins, literal garbage. Number 1 overall pick.
Honestly, best team of this generation versus worst team of this generation. I'm not even exaggerating right here. And the score was exactly how you pictured it to be.
Which one of you said don't take the line? I said give me that line.
Yeah, I said that too.
Yeah, Jones was like, oh no,
Guys,
too many points.
In Miami.
I had the Dolphins winning at home.
He's not wrong though, because the Dolphins do seem to beat the Patriots at home. He's not wrong.
But it's the worst team of this entire generation versus.
This is absolutely the worst Dolphins we've ever seen.
Patriots are top 3 offense, top 3 defense. I would say
Antonio
their defense
Brown,
is just
Josh
impressive
Gordon,
more and more
Julian Edelman,
each week.
Sony Michel. Do I have to keep listing names? N'Keal Harry's on the bench. Damian Harris is not active.
Guys, I find it very funny how last year the Patriots went to the Super Bowl and everyone was saying this is the worst offense Tom Brady's had. That same offense comes back. They add Antonio Brown. Everyone's saying this is the best offense we've ever seen. On paper.
They didn't have Josh Gordon, though, also for the playoff.
Yeah, that is true.
Postseason.
They were saying it during the regular season, though, too. Before he got suspended or
traded for Gordon.
Yes, I think now with everyone's current health and everything, it is. But I do think Antonio Brown makes that leap of difference. I mean, you have aging pained out Gronk versus sneaky Fox Antonio Brown, who's one of the best receivers in the league. Yeah.
Yeah, and here's the thing
Yeah.
too. Tom Brady and Julian Edelman have like damn near 10 years of chemistry.
Oh God,
and
yeah.
the opponent's third best cornerback now is going on Edelman.
Yep. Jones.
Guys,
Who knows how to play with Brady?
Antonio Brown is the best receiver that nobody wanted. And Josh Gordon is the best receiver in NFL history that Roger Goodell has not allowed to play. And Julian Edelman is a first ballot Hall of Famer when his career is said and done. Because, I mean, my God, has that guy put up nothing but
No.
in the playoffs?
PED, so no. And two, like, he hasn't had that many career. I mean, Super Bowls, yes, but, like, he doesn't have that many personal milestones.
Number
But
two,
he's still very good.
Receiving yards in the playoffs. Number 2 in the playoffs.
Also PEDs, so that kills
Yeah,
any shot.
that's not gonna do good for his case.
Yeah.
All right, anyways.
Nobody in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
They're going to go 0-16. Let's move on.
I got one more thing for the.
No one wants to play for them.
Yeah, I got one more thing. He's gonna be if Tua's eligible next year, and if he declares.
He's a future Dolphin.
There you go. Yeah, he's a future Dolphin. Have fun with that.
Jones hate to say, cover yours. Fitzpatrick sucks. Rosen sucks. Tua's the guy.
I didn't cover my ears. Hold on. Say it again.
Fitzpatrick sucks.
That chest.
All right. Next
What?
game.
Oh wait, no, we didn't cover that one. Oh yeah, baby, my boys, Jacksonville and Texans. Hell yeah. Or as I call it, they should have just let Gardner Minshew throw the ball.
Well, here's the thing. You guys won, and Texans O-line really showed that they can't face an elite defense.
What do you mean we won? Texans won.
Really? Wait,
Yeah.
hold up. I thought Jaguars won by one.
Because they ran the ball instead of passing it on the 2-point conversion, so they
Right.
lost.
They were half a yard, an inch short. Half an inch.
They were.
Yeah. So I don't know. This Gardner Minshew, he can. People said that the Jags weren't moving the ball. Gardner Minshew was keeping them in this game.
Yeah, and then they let
They
what's
just
his
couldn't
name?
score.
Yeah, I mean,
They scored a touchdown, and then Doug Marrone decided to go for the win instead of play for the tie, and they were half a yard short because can we run the damn ball? I mean, can we? Jacksonville. I mean, what's wrong with you? I mean, when you had Blake Bortles, you had success running the ball, and now I don't know.
I don't get it either, but I think but I think you ride the hot hand in that situation.
Of what team? Who's that?
For Jacksonville, well, instead of running on the 2-point conversion, I'm just saying instead of running it with Fournette, since Minshew took you down, he scored. He kept the drive going.
Yeah.
You let him finish out the drive. I don't know why everything is frozen for me right now.
Yeah, I just have like a creepy face of you. I don't.
Yeah, Jones is frozen. Yeah, all this is frozen, but that's not much I can do about that. All my recording stuff is still going.
All right, keep
I can
going,
tell you
keep
that.
going.
Yeah.
I'm gonna blame Andrew.
Whatever.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
All right.
Next game. Cardinals Ravens.
Ugh.
Oh,
Guys,
I called that it wouldn't be as much of a blowout as people thought, and that happened. So.
Guys, I need to see one more week out of Lamar Jackson.
Yeah,
He's faced two terrible defenses, actually. Yeah.
No, sorry, he's facing.
I think he's
3
legit,
terrible
but he's faced
defenses.
two very bad
He's
defenses.
facing 3. He's got Kansas City next week.
I'm saying he's faced the Cardinals and the Dolphins. It's,
And then he faces a 3rd terrible defense in
yeah,
Kansas City.
Chiefs, right?
Yes.
That's gonna be a shootout.
Oh my God, absolutely.
Slash QB run out.
Oh my God, I'm excited for that game. My fantasy team should have fun with that.
Larry Fitzgerald getting the job done. Bring him back.
You always count on Larry Legend, baby.
Yeah, and Christian Kirk finally looked good too.
Yeah, which is really nice. That's what you want out of him.
Yeah. Johnson. Derek Johnson.
David.
Dave Johnson.
Johnson. Not good.
They didn't really hand the ball off too much.
Yeah, I think this offense just isn't going to be run heavy anymore. It's all just going to be shotgun passes like college.
How about this? How about this? Take a shot for every time you've heard people announce the phrase Cliff Kingsbury air raid offense.
I think I'd have alcohol poisoning.
Great way to die. Great way to go out.
One look at this.
Yeah, I can't talk about the Ravens until I watch them Lamar Jackson one more week.
Well, then you'll have fun talking about him next week then.
I will.
I'll still be talking about him.
What other games do we?
We got the Gruden Grinders, the Oakland Raiders, against Kansas City Patrick Mahomes.
All right, you guys talk real quick, and then I'll let me talk about.
Oakland looked very good for a quarter.
Oakland looks like Oakland has life, which is so weird. Tyrell Williams, one of their big key offseason acquisitions, is doing good. Derek Carr is somehow playing better, and Josh Jacobs is doing pretty good for running for the capital they invested in him.
He's got like a groin issue, so they're like kind of taking that slowly. Like he came out of the game.
It's smart. It's a smart thing to do. The Chiefs are the Chiefs. Just nothing really to say.
Guys, Patrick Mahomes had just shy of 450 yards, threw for 4 touchdowns. All 4 touchdowns were in the second quarter, and then they decided to take their foot off the gas. He threw 3 passes over 3 bombs over 30 yards on the money in a row. Are we taking this guy for granted?
Who, Pat Mahomes?
Pat Mahomes. I mean, he
and you thought the reason that he was good was because of Tyreek Hill. He's doing this without him.
Yeah.
I never thought it was just because Tyreek Hill. I mean, I thought.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought he was very, very good.
Yeah,
but I thought Tyreek Hill was a large part of it because of the fact that he can stretch the field so well, and he's always going to take like a very good corner with him.
Travis Kelce had a Travis Kelce game, 107 yards and a touchdown. That is a Travis Kelce game.
Yeah.
All right. I have a lot to say about this next game, so let's.
Is it the game I think it is, John?
It is.
Even if it's not the one that comes up for me, we're doing it. Oh no, well yeah. Wait, I assume it's the Bears. That's what we're talking about. Yeah. For me, it's Saints and Rams was the next one, but we'll just go Bears Broncos first, and then we'll come back to the Saints and Rams.
Oh, actually, yeah, they all play at the same time. You're right.
Yeah.
No, go Saints Rams.
All right, Saints Rams. The score says 9-27. The score should say about 27-16, I believe. Maybe 17. I don't forgot. Because
controversial call.
Because the refs were annoying. It's like it's just stupid, man.
All weekend. All across the NFL.
Yeah, no, you ain't wrong.
Yeah, Drew Brees out 6 weeks. That's going to hurt them, but they should still be able to contend with a very poor division. This division is a lot worse than expected.
Yeah.
Because especially the Panthers look like garbage, the Falcons look like garbage, and the Buccaneers are garbage.
So
Jameis Winston is garbage.
Yeah, no, I mean, maybe put a different quarterback in Tampa, and we have a different story, but,
Put Gardner Minshew in Tampa. I'd actually like to see that.
That would be fun, but don't you dare take my man away from me.
Yeah, I'm still saying I think Josh Dobbs is a good underrated quarterback.
No, you're not.
You'll have to see him.
Yeah.
Sometime maybe if God forbid Minshew goes down. Oh, breaking news. Minkah Fitzpatrick to the Steelers.
No.
Steelers, what are you
doing?
2020 first rounder wow, that's
first rounder.
Wow.
Dude, nobody wants to play the Dolphins. Dolphins are going 0-16 and they're not coming in within 10.
That's good for the Steelers. They really need that help in the second half.
The Steelers are going to win 2 games. The Steelers are going to win 2 games this year, and they're the third overall pick away.
I don't think that. I think they think that what's his name is going to get it done for him, Mason Rudolph.
I don't know, man.
But
Fitzpatrick's good though, so it's a addition.
yeah, no,
Maybe
it's
it's Antonio, but I can't see it.
yeah.
All right,
I mean, the Rams looked like the Rams. Let's be real.
the Rams were pretty good.
Todd Gurley, 16 for 63 and a touchdown. Malcolm
Yeah.
Brown, 6 for 37. Cooper Kupp, 5 on 9 targets for 120.
Yeah, he's surprising me because I thought they'd ease him into the season. I was very wrong.
Oh, they're letting him go. And then Brandon Cooks, 3 on 4 targets for 74 and a touchdown. That's what you're going to get out of Brandon Cooks.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what he is. That's if you expect more from Brandon Cooks, you might be expecting a little too much.
Yeah. They're saving Gurley for the end of season. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, no, I mean, especially they're trying to give him enough so that he plays enough so he's like used to everything, but also so
Enough so that they could win games.
Yes, but also so he's healthy enough with the knee for playoffs. Because I mean,
and you use him as like a decoy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's move on.
We got the Bears against the Broncos.
All right, you guys want to start with this because I've got like my whole scouting report.
Multiple controversial calls in this game.
Yeah.
There were far too many holds. It was a ref. It was his first game as the referee calling the penalties. But all I have to say is there was 3 roughing the passers calls, 2 on the Bears, 1 on the Broncos, 1 on the Broncos, which was a critical moment. All of them were legal hits on the quarterback, and then the granted him a timeout as time expired.
Yeah,
I guess
I don't know how I feel about it. I mean,
if I'm a Broncos fan, especially after that blown passer roughing the passer call, and then you see all triple zeros on the clock, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Oh no, they took a timeout." That's all I'm.
Yeah,
I'm not waking up now.
No, I mean, hey, David Montgomery got in the end zone.
Also, Kyle Fuller intercepted that ball. I do not think his knee touched the ground. That should have been a pick 6, in my opinion. They didn't show enough replays for me to really see anything, but it was within the 2-minute warning. So
yeah.
But and by the way, guys, we all watched the game.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Do you think Joe Flacco had a bad game?
Do we think who?
Joe Flacco had a bad game.
I mean, completion-wise?
No, he had a pretty good game, I thought.
Yeah. I mean,
he passed for 300 yards. He brought them to the end. He threw a critical pick to Kyle Fuller, like I was just saying, but they were on like the 5-yard line when that happened. Had that not happened, say that was a touchdown instead, we're looking at Joe Flacco in a lot different light today than we did last week.
Yeah. He spread that ball around a lot,
Yeah, he did.
Emmanuel Sanders, 13 targets. Royce Freeman, 7. Cortland Sutton, 7. Philip Lindsay, 7. Jeff Hireman, 5. Deshaun Hamilton, 6. Noah Fant, 4. I mean,
yeah. They Broncos had 20 more offensive plays than the Bears, which is very impressive. That the Bears won. Their defense was gassed at the end, but in Denver, Mile High, the altitude, having the defense on the field that much longer, especially a team that only plays there once every like 5 years.
Yeah.
So I thought that was pretty impressive.
All right.
Oh no, one more thing.
Can I share my thoughts?
One more thing. I got one thing.
I have a thing after this too.
18 carries from David Montgomery is what I want to see out of a man you trade up into the second. You trade up a bit into the second round to get.
Early third, but yeah.
Early third. My bad. My apologies. But I'm good. That's my piece.
Mitch Trubisky, I just want to say this. He is the 5th quarterback in 8 years to win a game with passing for with 25 or more pass attempts and 120 yards or less. fifth quarterback in 8 years to win a game doing
All right, can I share my thoughts now?
Absolutely. Go right ahead.
All right, so first off, the Broncos had every single reason to win this game. The Bears were going against their former defensive coordinator. He clearly knew the Bears defense very well. He had a better scouting report on the Bears than anyone else possibly could. And also Mile High City. Like, it's a huge advantage for the Broncos versus any other team, especially non-divisional ones who barely play there.
it.
Okay, so anyways though, during the game, I personally thought that I thought that both teams' pass rush looked amazing. Like the Broncos were holding Khalil Mack every single play, and it got called more often than not. And the one dude on the Broncos defense, who's their edge rusher? I can't
Bradley
think of his name.
Chubb or Von Miller?
Who?
Chubb or Von Miller?
Neither of them. The other guy.
Derek Wolfe, their nose tackle.
Anyways, yeah, I think it was Wolf. Just was completely just beating whoever was on him every single play. He's getting to her, and there was like a lot of holding calls on Leno for I think at least one of them was against him. Anyways, though, I think this is especially impressive for the Bears to win with Mitchell Trubisky having, gotta say, terrible game. Probably one of the couple worst of his career. He had a few different throws to like wide open receivers that were just trash throws. He did have a very good one to Cohen that ended up being dropped. I thought that was a dime, but other than that, Trubisky played very terribly, and he didn't really look for the he kind of like outside of like the last play with Allen Robinson, he wasn't looking to any other reads outside of his first one. First read or run he was playing, which is not going to win you a ton of football games. But then I guess what do we think Eddie Pinheiro? What do we think of him?
Hey, you know what? He made it when Cody Parkey wouldn't have made it, so I'll give him that. I mean,
Yeah. Oh,
you know, talk
my
to
only
me.
thing is.
Oh yeah.
My only thing about Eddie Pinheiro is being that was in Mile High. That kick would have been good for from 68. I mean, that was
Yeah,
that
it
was
is
a
a key
kick.
place to kick.
Yeah,
But
that's
still,
about him,
nonetheless,
but
under the pressure as a rookie,
Yes.
pretty impressive.
that builds your confidence for future kicks.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yes. I mean,
Everything.
Hey,
you know, let's put him in the.
It was cool too watching him celebrate after making
Yeah.
the kicks. He was very hyped out. He was very hyped up about all three of them, as he should be.
Yeah, absolutely.
I want to say something about the Bears offense. They got a young offensive-minded coach, and they were supposed to have all these playmakers, but the only thing is Allen Robinson, 7 targets, 4 catches. Okay, whatever. But then who is their number 2 receiver? Adam Shaheen and Brian Brodeker both had 27 yards.
I would say that the Bears' top priority right now should be trading for a tight end. I would say O.J. Howard.
Oh my God, if the Bears acquired O.J. Howard, I don't know if I actually I don't know if I would like that because I don't know how much faith right now I got in Mitchell Trubisky to even throw to someone who's not Allen Robinson.
No, Mitchell Trubisky, he needs a tight end who's good and healthy. Shaheen isn't good, and Trey Burton isn't healthy. I guess Shaheen isn't really healthy either most of his career. But Trubisky needs like a young quarterback like him needs a tight end, and if he got O.J. Howard, that would be a huge step up. Same draft class, so maybe they know each other.
But I mean,
That'd be huge for the Bears.
Also, he needs to learn to stop basically only throwing to his first read. That is just something he's going to have to work on, hopefully, and gets that figured out before it becomes a little too late.
So Taylor Gabriel, 2 targets, 1 catch. What's his face?
The one target, like that was one of the terrible passes I was talking about, where he was wide open and Trubisky just sailed it.
Tyree Cohen, 5 targets, 2 catches for 7 yards. This is your best playmaker. I don't know how you're not getting him the ball more than 2 times. And then Anthony Miller, the guy that was going into the season, was supposed to be your number 2 receiver.
Traded up
One
to
catch,
draft him just a
Yeah.
year
yeah,
ago.
What
one
is he
catch
doing?
on 1 target. I mean, is it Nagy calling the plays? Is it the quarterback's decisions, or is it these guys not being good enough? That's what I want to know, and we'll have to figure this out over the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say right now, but
Other than Allen Robinson, the the weapons on this team are garbage. I mean,
That's why you need an OJ Howard.
yeah,
who's
no,
the second best? Who's the second best guy on this team? Okay, second best playmaker on the team. Okay, maybe David Montgomery. We'd like to see a larger sample size, but I mean, is it Cordell Patterson, which was the Vikings garbage that we now have? I mean, they've been giving him the ball far more than I thought they would.
Yeah, I mean, I thought I would that ad didn't make sense to me at the time, but I think it's becoming more just like I feel like they traded up for Montgomery, but I feel like they don't really want to give him anything, and they just want to put it more in other people that have had success, even if it was limited and not well, like AKA Mike Davis, Cordell Patterson, but I think it's stupid.
I hear you. All right, let's move on.
We got
only
one
got
game.
a game or two.
We got the last game and the game that's currently on.
Mm-hmm.
Which, by the
All
way,
right, let's just kill this.
yeah,
Last game, get it over with.
yeah. By the way, OBJ had a
Andrew ruined
89
all of
yarder.
our moods.
Falcons.
We were in a much better place, the 3 of us, and then
And I was playing Borderlands and things were good. All right, Eagles.
Andrew,
Falcons.
if you're watching this, learn how to work Skype.
Oh boy, that's not gonna be taken well. But okay, yeah.
Love you,
Falcons.
bud. Love you, bud.
Eagles Falcons.
But-
Let's go.
Let's be real.
Eagles Falcons. Neither team looked good. Carson Wentz. I hope it's just injury.
The entire Eagles offense got injured that game.
Yes.
Except the tight end.
Ertz, yeah. But it was
the
Deshaun
backup?
Jackson was out. Alshon Jeffrey, Carson Wentz for a little bit.
The
Jason Peters,
Yeah.
they got screwed.
You know.
Hey, did anybody hear what happened to Jason Peters? Is he gonna be out a while? Because he has had injuries in the past.
No idea.
Okay, because he's a huge time player.
Yeah. I mean, the Falcons surprisingly were able to somehow win this. That Julio screen at the end, good for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one tackle just annihilated that cornerback.
I'm not, I don't know how Ito Smith did better than Devonta Freeman with severely less carries.
Yeah.
But also,
Ito Smith is not like
Ito Smith is
man.
garbage. Let's be real. Ito Smith is not good.
They had Freeman's number. That's all I
Yeah.
have to say.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Eagles got a decent pass rush, so that's or not.
no,
pass
they have
rush,
a very good pass rush. They've got an elite pass rush.
Oh yes, they have got a good rushing D. But then also, you look at the receiving stats and exactly what you think. You're sitting there, Julio, 10 targets, 5 receptions, 106 and 2 touchdowns. Calvin Ridley, 8 receptions, 10 targets, 105 and 1 touchdown. You got Austin Hooper with 6 targets. Mohamed Sanu with 7 targets. Pretty standard.
Yeah, if I'm the Eagles, I want to get that run game going, and if I'm the Falcons, I want to
Get Devonta Freeman running.
Also get the run game going.
Yes.
I want to.
The Eagles' run game also looked very bad as well. Not just the Falcons, the Eagles too.
But
yeah,
if-
there's Miles Sanders. He hasn't looked great, and
He's
Jordan
had
Howard just isn't being utilized in the way that I guess many people expected him to be.
I mean, this is
Yeah.
okay.
Sorry, I want
You
to
go.
see better decision making out of Matt Ryan if I'm a Falcons
Yes.
fan. He had a good game, but his completion percentage was trash.
All right, this is my question to you guys, and I understand John might be biased because Jordan Howard was a Bear. But I mean, if you're
Love
the
Jordan
Eagles,
Howard.
and I know you're talking about getting the run going. I mean, who do you just keep trying to get Jordan Howard to go, or do you just
They
start
didn't
trying?
no, because they didn't try to keep getting Jordan Howard to go. They keep force feeding Miles Sanders, who hasn't looked good.
Hey, John, would
They
you like?
haven't they used Sproles a lot game one. They didn't use him at all pretty
John, would
much
you like to know
yesterday.
how many carries apiece they have in this game? Miles
How-
Sanders 10, Jordan Howard 8.
Yeah, that's nothing. Like
Exactly.
Jordan is like a Leonard Fournette type running back where you just gotta keep feeding him and feeding him
But
and wear down the defense.
Unfortunately, they traded for Jordan Howard, then basically traded up for Miles Sanders. So now they're kind of caught in a pickle of, well, we kind of traded for both of these guys. Who do we want to go for?
Well, they're clearly choosing Sanders, whether that's a right or wrong choice remains to be seen.
I think it's gonna be a week by week who maybe gets the better hand at certain points. That's personally gonna be my thing. I don't think it's. I mean, Jordan Howard, eight carries for 18 yards. Miles Sanders 10 carries for 28 yards.
Yeah, both terrible.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be a week by week. Whoever's probably doing better is most likely gonna get it.
Guys, can we give a shout out to old man Josh McCown on bringing the Eagles to the red zone?
Hey, good for him. 3 for 5 and 24 yards, baby.
Yeah.
It's almost a fantasy point.
Yeah, I know. It's
And
almost
only
a fantasy
had-
point.
He only had Jesus is it Jesus Aguilar? What's his name?
Baseball.
Nelson Aguilar.
Nelson. Jesus Aguilar is a baseball player.
Yes, he is. Isn't he on the
He only had
Brewers?
Nelson
Or is he on the
Aguilar
Rays
wrote
now?
it. Lead the Brewers. Yeah, Rays traded to the Rays.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I mean-
So I don't know. I don't have much.
I don't know shit else. We should have ended this like 30 minutes ago.
Yeah,
Let's be done.
we had a lot of other issues to go through.
Maybe if we're lucky enough, we can get Tony to send us like a clip of him doing an outro. If not,
if someone wants to put that, ask him. All right. Well, this is the end. I apologize for our screen getting frozen. There's no point in fixing it for us at that point. So we'll just
We only get 12 views. Give
Yeah.
us more views to fix it.
give us more views and we'll fix it mid-episode.
all right, peace.
All right. We'll see you guys.